When it comes to bow hunting, most of us spend weeks dialing in our setups, tuning the strings, and checking everything just right. But none of that matters if your bow doesn't even make it to the hunt in one piece. That's why a solid bow case isn't just an accessory, it's insurance for your entire investment. In this video, I'm going through the 6 best bow cases that every hunter should have on their radar. From lightweight travel-ready designs to heavy-duty protection that can survive baggage handlers and the back of a pickup, I'll walk you through the options that actually stand out this year. You'll find links to the best prices for all the bow cases mentioned in this video in the description and top comment. Also, these bow cases aren't ranked in any specific order, so be sure to watch until the end to find the one that best fits your needs. Number 6 is the Plano Protector. This is the most budget-friendly bow case on our list. This bow case is made for those who just want great protection without spending big. The shell is built with thick walls and Plano's patented pillar lock system, which keeps the case from crushing down on your bow during travel. Inside, you'll have high-density foam with pre-cut slots and Velcro straps so your bow stays snug and doesn't rattle around, even if you toss it in the back of your truck. There's also space under the lid for up to 5 arrows, which means you don't need a separate case, and the latches are strong and you get 4 lock points, so you can secure it for airline travel or just keep it safe from curious hands. Size-wise, it's 43 inches long, 19 wide, and just under 7 high. That means it'll fit most modern compound bows with or without a quiver attached. Despite the tough build, it's still pretty lightweight, and the molded handle makes it easy to carry. Overall, if you want a dependable bow case that protects your gear, travels light, and doesn't empty your wallet, the Plano Protector gets the job done. Number 5 is the SKB Hunter Series. This is the best hard-shell bow case on our list. If you want maximum protection for your bow, this is the one to look at. The shell is a heavy-duty molded polymer, and inside you'll have a plush EPS insert with water jet cut foam. That means your bow fits snug, doesn't slide around, and your arrows up to 12 get their own secure slots too. Now, this bow case can fit in a wide range of modern bows like Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, PSE, and more. Unless you've something really unusual, this case should handle it. The latches are solid draw bolt metal and they're lockable, so you can travel without worrying. As Jeffrey wrote, this is a great case to protect your bow. Very nice padding and velvet inside to protect your bow and cams from getting jarred around. It can fit in the case with your quiver attached, and it has a spot for extra arrows. Good quality case. Don't hesitate to buy this case for your bow. This is the cheapest price I found online. Amazon has the best price for this. This fit my 2013 PSE Brute X. Check your bow size axle to axle and width to see if it fits. It's also airline approved, which is huge if you're flying out for a hunt or competition. Plus, SKB added an interlocking stacking system with 8 contact points, so if you've more than one, they store neatly without slipping. Size-wise, the exterior runs 45 inches long, 19.5 wide, and 9 high, and the inside is 38.75 inches of length and over 5 inches of depth to work with, so even with a quiver on, most setups will fit comfortably. Overall, if your bow is a big investment and you want peace of mind every time you travel, the SKB Hunter Series is hands down the safest bet. Number 4 is the RGD Compound Bow Case. This is the best soft-shell bow case on our list. If you hunt in rough weather or take your gear near water, this case is a lifesaver. This bow case is fully submersible, completely waterproof, and even floats if it falls in a lake or river. The shell of this cover is made from rugged 500D PVC or TPU, depending on the color, and it's sealed with an IP66 rated zipper that locks water out. Inside, you'll have almost an inch of removable foam padding that molds around your bow, so you don't need extra straps to keep it from moving. Now, as for the fitting, it fits most modern compound bows, even with a stabilizer, quiver, or sight still attached, so you don't have to strip your setup every time you pack it. And on the outside, there's a full-length arrow pocket that holds arrows up to about 29 inches, plus a smaller pocket for things like calls, a release, or even your phone. Plus, if you're riding ATVs or UTVs out west, it comes with tie-down straps so you can secure it straight to your rack or roll case cage. Size-wise, it's about 39 inches long, 18.5 wide, and 6 high, which makes it compact but still roomy enough for a fully dressed bow. Price usually runs around $300, which is definitely higher than basic cases, but you're paying for full waterproof protection and flotation. This is something cheaper cases don't offer. Overall, if you need a bow case that's built for real-world hunts, the RGD is worth the money. And if you want to know the latest prices for the bow cases discussed in this video, be sure to click the links below. And if you're enjoying this video, we would love it if you could hit the subscribe button. Number 3 is the Legend Everest Hybrid Roller Bow Case. This is the best hybrid bow case on our list. If you travel with your bow, you know how stressful it can be. Airports, long drives, moving from hotel to range. But this case takes a lot of that stress away because it's built like a tank, but still light enough to roll around without feeling like a chore. The outer shell uses a steel frame wrapped in heavy-duty 1680D nylon with extra padding, PE board panels, and soft tricot lining on the inside. That means your bow is strapped down with reinforced fasteners, cushioned with foam, and protected by the cam guards, so that even if things get rough in transit, your setup stays safe. Storage-wise, you'll have 3 large front pockets, 2 removable zippered pouches, interior mesh slots, and even a telescopic arrow tube. Plus, there's room for accessories, tools, or even some clothes if you're flying and want to save bag space. At just 15 pounds, it's much lighter than a hard-sided case. The wheels are removable and replaceable, and the TSA-approved locks make it airline ready. Now it comes in 2 sizes, the Everest 40 for bows up to 40 inches and the Everest 44 for longer compounds. Number 2 is the Flambeau Formula Bow Case. This is the best value for money bow case on our list. This bow case protects your bow without using foam. Instead, it has an adjustable ABS security system with shock-absorbing rubber pads. You can move those pads around to fit your bow exactly so it stays locked in place without sliding around. And because there's no foam, you don't have to deal with the usual moisture problems that can mess up your gear over time. It's also designed to free float the important parts like the cams, cables, and sights, so they're never pressed down or damaged. Plus, you can keep your quiver attached while it's inside the case, which saves time if you're packing for a trip or heading straight to the range. The case itself is built tough. It weighs about 18 pounds and has a weatherproof gasket with a pressure release valve, creating an air cushion around your bow. That means it can handle impacts, rough travel, or even airline handling without crushing. You'll also find arrow storage and an extra compartment for smaller gear like releases, wax, or tools inside. Price-wise, it usually sells around $190, which is solid when you compare it to higher-end airline-rated cases. For a US-made, heavy-duty design that balances real protection with affordability, the Formula Bow Case is hard to beat. Number 1 is the Pelican Air 1745. This is the best overall bow case on our list. This bow case covers almost every detail a traveler could worry about. It's the first bow case by Pelican, and they really thought it through. The outside of this case is rugged but lightweight, about 40% lighter than similar hard cases. So even loaded up, you can still stay under that 50-pound airline limit. And at 23 pounds empty, with wheels on the end, it's easy to roll through airports or across camp. Now the latches are also worth mentioning. Instead of the old heavy snap locks, this one has push-button latches that are simple to open and close. Plus, there are 2 TSA-approved locks, but if you want extra security, there are 4 padlock points as well. The space on this bow case really sets it apart. It has high-density EVA foam lining, which is durable, but doesn't eat up room, so you get more storage. And the lid has a MOLLE-style system with pouches for tools, broadheads, or small gear, plus arrow storage that holds up to a dozen. There are even straps for a quiver or arrow tube. You also get a padded mat that covers your bow with another pouch attached for things like a release or stabilizer. Foam blocks and bungee straps keep the bow locked down, so it won't move around even if the case takes a hit. And yes, you can still pack clothes or boots alongside your setup if you're flying out for a hunt. Overall, for protection, storage, and airline readiness, this is hands down the best all-around choice. And that's all for today's lineup. I hope this list helped you decide on the perfect bow case. And if you found this video valuable, we would love it if you hit the subscribe button. If you found the one you like, don't forget to check the description for links to each bow case. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.